Today we're going to take something messy like all these Legos scattered around the floor.
Ew, yuck.
And turn it into something very beautiful like this awesome spaceship.
Yay!
In your ministry career, there are going to be times when you encounter a messy situation or you're hired to take over a very messy situation. In fact, I've done that a few different times where I've been brought in to create something, but I've also been brought in to rebuild something because it was very messy. And today we're going to talk about a few different things that you can do to take a messy situation and turn it into something great. You ready? Here we go. The first thing you need to do is to find out all the details. Again, the situation didn't get messy just because it was messy. The situation got messy over time. So you need to spend some time collecting all the information and collecting all the details. So you need to be meeting, if you're a youth pastor, you need to be meeting with parents, key parents who had issues with what was going on. You need to be meeting with students. You need to be meeting with the leaders. In fact, you need to be meeting with the leaders no matter what situation you're in to find out what their perspective was of how things were going, the good things and the bad things, so you can help to resolve those. Again, the more information you can gather now, the better you'll be in the long run, because again, you don't want to make the situation any messier. You need to bring some solutions to it. So collect all the information. That's the first and foremost thing you need to do. The second thing you need to do, too, is find a bunch of fixers. These are the people that are going to help you fix the situation. These are people who want to be a part of the solution and not part of the problems. So some of the people that you have, and for instance, the volunteer leaders that you have on your team at the moment, when you come into the situation, may not be with you at the very end because they may not want to be a part of the solution. Maybe they liked how things were going before and they're bitter or they're angry with how things unfolded, and so they won't be a part of the solution. You're going to need to get rid of them and find people who are going to want to come on your team and help you fix the problem. So you need to surround yourself with fixers. They could be parents, they could be fellow staffers, they could be elders, they could be leaders, they could be students. You need to surround yourself with a bunch of fixers that will help you work towards solutions, not furthering messing up the situation. Yeah, that's not good. The third thing you need to do is to inform people of what you plan to do. This works best with an email. This works best with gathering staffers. This works best gathering a parents' information meeting. You want to inform parents of who you are and what you intend to do, because again, when someone new comes in to resolve this situation, there's going to be a lot of questions. So you want to be able to best address those, and you can either do it in a letter. I've done a letter. That shows how old I am. I've done letters. You can do emails. You can do meetings. The point is you need to inform people of what you're doing and how you plan to bring a solution to this very messy situation. The last thing you need to do, number 4.
Yay, it's almost over.
Hey, knock it off, innocent bystander. Is to start making changes. Now, with everything that you do when you're making changes, you don't want to make dramatic overnight changes that just blow up the whole thing. Well, sometimes blowing up's not that bad. But you don't want to be making all these dramatic overnight changes all at once. You need to be making them gradual. You need to be working towards the ultimate change rather than just blowing up the whole thing. The point is to make changes over time, and you want to be working towards making and implementing these changes, but sometimes it's not going to happen overnight. So you have to be patient. You have to give kids and students and leaders an opportunity to adjust with the changes rather than just making these huge dramatic changes all at once. So those are the 4 things I've done in creating, recreating, and bringing solutions to very messy situations. But I'm curious, what have you done? What have you tried that has been successful when you've had to bring solutions to messy situations? I want to know. So share with me below or share on social media using the hashtag #YMSidekick. I'd love to know what you do to make those changes. All right, that's all I got for you today. Make sure you tune into YM Sidekick all week. We got this on Mondays. We've got the podcast on Wednesday and then a ministry wrap-up on Friday. So stay tuned to ymsidekick.com all week, and I'll see you here next Monday.